I want you to think about something right now.
Something very specific, very real.
You want to practice your English speaking. You know you need to practice.
But you look around and there is nobody.
No native speaker, no language partner, no English-speaking friend nearby.
Just you, your room, your phone, and the silence.
And you think, I cannot practice today. I have no one to talk to.
And so you don't practice.
And tomorrow, same thing. And the day after.
And months pass, and your English speaking stays exactly where it was.
So here's our question for today. And really think about this.
Ready? If you had no one to practice English with, would you know what to do?
Most people don't, and that is not their fault.
Nobody taught them. Nobody showed them.
Until today.
Because today, we give you 7 real ways to practice English speaking completely alone and actually improve.
No partner needed. No tutor needed. No money needed.
Just you, your voice, and the right techniques.
Stay with us. This changes everything. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. I'm Kate.
And I'm Martin, and we are genuinely so happy you are here today.
Today's topic, practicing English speaking alone. This is something both Martin and I did for years.
Years, Kate. Before we had conversation partners, before we had teachers, before we had any of that.
Just us and our voices, and a lot of talking to empty rooms.
A lot of talking to empty rooms.
Martin, tell them honestly, when you first started practicing alone, what did it look like?
Okay, so I want to paint a picture for everyone.
Please do.
Imagine a 23-year-old man standing in his kitchen at 7 in the morning, still in his pajamas, talking to his kettle.
Talking to the kettle.
In English, describing the process of making tea to a kettle that did not care.
What were you saying to it?
I was narrating. I am putting the water in the kettle. The kettle is heating up. I am waiting for the kettle. The kettle is very slow today.
The kettle review. You were reviewing the kettle's performance.
In English, a very detailed review. The kettle received a 3 out of 5. Too slow, but reliable.
Martin, that is honestly one of the most beautiful things I have ever heard.
Thank you. I am proud of those mornings. Embarrassing, but genuinely helpful.
And I have my own version. Mine involved a mirror.
Oh, the mirror practice. Tell them, Kate.
So I used to stand in front of my bathroom mirror every single morning, and I would interview myself in English.
Interview yourself.
I would pretend I was a journalist and I was interviewing me.
You interviewed yourself.
Very professionally. I would say, "So, Kate, tell me about your day yesterday." And then I would answer as myself.
You were both the interviewer and the guest.
Both roles, full commitment. And the mirror Kate, the interviewer Kate, was very tough, very demanding, very high standards.
I love that. A self-interview with a critical mirror journalist.
But my English improved.
Dramatically. Because I was speaking every day, out loud, even alone.
And that is the whole message today. You do not need someone else to practice.
You just need the right techniques.
And today, we give you 7 of them. 7 ways to practice English speaking when you have nobody to talk to. Real techniques, proven methods, starting today.
In order, from the easiest to the more advanced.
So everyone can start, regardless of level.
Ready? Technique 1.
Technique 1. Narrate your day, out loud, in English.
This is exactly what Martin was doing with the kettle, and it works.
You narrate everything you do, as you do it, in English.
I am waking up. I feel tired. I need coffee. I am going to the kitchen.
I am opening the fridge. There is nothing interesting in here. I need to go shopping.
I am getting dressed. I cannot find my left shoe. I am frustrated.
Very relatable.
Universal experience. The missing shoe in any language.
But narrating does something very specific for your brain.
It builds the connection between thought and English output without any translation step.
You see the action, you say it in English directly.
And over time, that direct connection gets faster, more automatic.
That is how thinking in English begins, through narration.
Simple sentences, real life, every morning.
Start tomorrow. Before you speak to anyone else, narrate your first 10 minutes in English.
Even the kettle will appreciate it.
The kettle especially.
Technique 2. Interview yourself in the mirror.
Kate's specialty.
The toughest journalist in language learning.
But seriously, this technique is incredibly powerful for a specific reason.
Tell us, Kate.
When you interview yourself, you practice both sides of a conversation, asking and answering.
Which is what real conversation requires.
And the questions you ask yourself, they can be anything.
What did you do last weekend?
What is your opinion on working from home?
What are 3 things you are grateful for today?
If you could travel anywhere, where would you go and why?
These are real conversation questions, the kind of questions you would actually be asked.
And when you answer them alone, your brain practices finding the words
In a low-pressure environment.
with a very critical mirror journalist watching.
The most demanding audience in language learning.
But the most available. Technique 3. Shadow native speakers.
This one is a classic, and for good reason.
Shadowing means you find English audio or video and you speak along with it at the same time.
Copying the speed, the rhythm, the tone, the pauses.
Not just the words, the way the words are spoken, because natural fluency is not just about knowing vocabulary.
It is about how the language sounds, how it flows, how it feels in your mouth.
And shadowing teaches you that physical feeling.
The best sources for shadowing: YouTube videos, podcasts, news programs, movie dialogues.
Anything where you can hear clear, natural English. Pause, listen, repeat, shadow, over and over.
Even 5 minutes a day of shadowing builds extraordinary fluency over time.
Martin, what did you shadow when you first started?
Cooking videos. I shadowed English cooking videos.
Cooking videos?
I was learning to cook and learning English at the same time. Very efficient.
Maximum efficiency.
I was saying things like, now we add the garlic, a generous amount, in a perfect cooking show accent.
The most elegantly narrated dinner in English language history.
My garlic was impeccably described.
Okay, technique 4.
Record yourself speaking. Watch it back.
This one makes people very uncomfortable.
Very. Most people cannot stand hearing their own voice.
Martin, your face when you hear your own voice on camera?
Kate, I will not discuss that face on camera.
He makes a face like, who is that strange person? And then realizes, oh, that is me.
That is a universal experience. Nobody likes their recorded voice.
Nobody. But here is why you should do it anyway.
When you record yourself, you hear yourself the way other people hear you.
You notice things you never noticed before. Your speed, your pronunciation, your rhythm.
Where you hesitate, which words you mispronounce, where the confidence drops.
And seeing those things clearly lets you fix them.
You become your own teacher.
And your own student, both at once.
Start small, 30 seconds. Just describe your day.
Watch it back. Notice one thing, improve it tomorrow.
One thing, not everything, just one.
And over 30 days, 30 improvements, all visible, all real.
Your own progress documentary, starring you.
And the language you are building, day by day. Technique 5. Talk to AI. Have real conversations.
We have talked about this before, and we talk about it again because it genuinely works.
AI conversation tools like ChatGPT are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
They never get tired of you, they never judge you, they never laugh at your mistakes.
And they can have real conversations about real topics.
You can ask ChatGPT, let's have a conversation about travel. Ask me questions and correct my English gently.
And it will, patiently, consistently, helpfully.
You can practice ordering food, job interview answers, explaining your opinions.
Any situation that makes you nervous in real life, practice it with AI first.
Rehearse before the real show.
And when the real situation comes, your brain recognizes it.
It says, oh, I have done this before, I know what to do.
And the words come more easily.
The AI gave you the practice, real life gives you the confidence.
Technique 7. Read out loud. Every single day.
This one is so simple and so underused.
Most people read English silently. Eyes only. No mouth involved.
But speaking requires your mouth, your breath, your voice.
And those physical tools, they need exercise.
So when you read in English, read out loud.
A news article, a book, a social media post, anything.
Just open your mouth and say the words.
And your mouth learns the shapes of English, the movements, the sounds.
Your pronunciation improves. Your reading speed improves. Your speaking rhythm improves.
3 skills, 1 activity, every day.
Even 5 minutes of reading out loud is worth more than 30 minutes of silent reading for speaking development.
Because the mouth needs practice as much as the mind.
Kate, do you still read out loud?
Every morning, without fail.
What do you read?
Anything interesting. News, books, sometimes recipes.
Like the cooking show English.
Exactly like that. The garlic deserves to be described eloquently.
The garlic has standards.
And technique 7, the final one and the most important.
Make a daily English speaking habit. Even 5 minutes. Non-negotiable.
All of the techniques we shared today, they only work with consistency.
1 day of practicing alone will not change your English.
But 100 days of 5 minutes each,
That changes everything.
because language learning is not about intensity.
It is about repetition. Daily repetition over time.
Your brain needs to encounter English speaking practice,
Every day. Like food. Like sleep. Like water.
non-negotiable,
And the beautiful thing about practicing alone,
is that you can do it anywhere at any time,
in the kitchen, in the bathroom, on your commute.
while cooking, while walking, while getting ready.
You do not need a partner. You do not need a class.
You need 5 minutes and your voice.
And the decision to use it every day.
Even talking to the kettle counts.
Especially the kettle, Kate. The kettle is always listening.
And it never interrupts.
The perfect conversation partner.
Before we go, our question of the day.
And it connects to the question we asked at the very beginning.
We asked, if you had no one to practice English with, would you know what to do?
Now you do. So we want to know, which technique will you try first?
Write it in the comments, in English, just 1 sentence.
I am going to try narrating my morning tomorrow. Perfect.
I will record myself speaking for 30 seconds tonight. Excellent.
I am going to interview myself in the mirror. Brilliant and slightly terrifying.
The critical journalist mirror is ready for you.
She is waiting with very high standards.
Write your comment below. We read every single one.
Everyone, and we celebrate everyone.
Because every comment is someone choosing to practice, choosing to try.
And that choice, that is where fluency begins.
If this video helped, please give it a big like.
Subscribe to Daily English Boost for new lessons.
Click the bell so you never miss us.
And share this with one friend who says, I can't practice. I have nobody to talk to.
Show them this video. Give them the tools.
You might change their whole English journey.
From both of us.
Open your mouth
Speak out loud.
even if the only listener is your kettle.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.